the abysmal socio-economic problems in the country, most manufacturers and producers of food products do not provide extensive information about the trans fatty acid levels in their food products. And even when this information is provided and is accurate, most consumers do not necessarily take time to look at the food labels before they purchase them. And even when they do, some of them just look out for expiry dates and date of manufacture, and in some cases they look out for NAFDAC.
If those things are affecting health, normally government are supposed to ban them. They are not supposed to allow it come out. So how many would that, even in this country where we find ourselves, there are some expired product that they will backdate it and still bring it out for us to consume.
And because it causes so much health issue, we want to be sure that the labeling, if it says 0 fat, it means it should be 0 fat.
There's an issue now, and that is the fact that due to the high cost of items in the market, getting the right oil to use for this akara has become very difficult. It is very expensive now to get the right vegetable oils, and this has led to repeated use of a particular oil for frying this big cake and its attendant health challenges.
Look at the frying pan right now. Before, we used to fill it with oil to this stage, but right now, because of the expenses and other things, we make it to be very small, so we use the oil repeatedly until it dries inside the pot.
If the marketers are subjected to being, it's compulsory for them, it's mandatory for them to get licensing to be able to test it, so they won't package animal fat and sell it as vegetable oil.
I think we're beginning to hear that we're making progress. Progress in terms of NAFDAC now. The NAFDAC Council approving the draft regulation, and that it has been transmitted to the Federal Ministry of Health. And so that gives us some indicators that very soon we will have the regulation. So now we are beginning now to expand the Transfer Free Nigeria Coalition to be able to move this particular critical stage of getting the ministry to fast track the approval of the regulation, and of course for us to now move to compliance and enforcement stage. Now we're calling on government agencies that will be involved to say, look, we are ready.